Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just another quick review today for you. So it's going to be on the Hikmicro Alpex 4K. Now I've just took this off our FX Dreamline. We're picking a new gun up on Tuesday, so please stay tuned and keep your eyes out for that. It's going to be a really good review. So really looking forward to getting our hands on this new gun. So I thought it'd be an ideal time to take the scope off, because this is what's going on the new gun, and give you a good review, good honest review like we always do, on what it's like owning this scope and our initial thoughts on it. So stay tuned guys, and we'll get straight to the video. So here it is guys, the Hikmicro Alpex 4K. This is the LRF version. They do a non-LRF. Basically it's just exact same scope but without this bit on top, which is the rangefinder. Now we upgraded from the Alpex ADT50, phenomenal scope, no problems at all with it. But when Hick brought this out with a ballistic calculator and rangefinder, it was a must for us. Absolute phenomenal scope, really impressed with it so far. We've owned it about 2 or 3 months now, so I've got plenty of use with this. We got this from Pickering Guns. Rob rang me up and said he's finally got them in stock, so we went straight through, picked this up. Brilliant shop, highly recommend them guys. Can't fault it one bit. Absolute brilliant shop. Everything you could ever need, from centre fire right the way down to air pistols, ammunition, you name it, they've got it. Would highly recommend looking them up and maybe having a visit. So like I said, let's get cracking. Some of the new features we've got on this, which was different from the old Alpex, is a new button layout. If you can see, it's slightly raised, which makes locating the buttons a lot easier, especially when wearing gloves on a cold winter night. Starting with the buttons, we've got your power, we've got your LRS splash, your photo. You press it once to take a picture, hold it in to record. Pretty simple guys, you can't get any better than that. Another nice feature what they've changed is this now runs on, it's obviously got the inbuilt battery, but this as a backup runs on an 18650, which goes in the left hand side of the scope here. If you ever find yourself for some reason you forgot to charge your scope like I have and your scope dies, very simple now. You just unscrew the left hand turret, that comes off, 18650 goes straight in, gives you another couple of hours. Everyone has them, well, most of the shooting community does, for IR torches, lamps, that sort of stuff, so you should have plenty of them lying about. Better than the CR123 batteries, which was in the old one. Now you'll also notice that this used to be the jog wheel and the zoom. That has now moved to the top turret on the scope, which makes it very nice to find, very easy to use. Nice distinctive clicks. Push button on top to get you into the menu. I know with the older scope, people were saying that when they were carrying the rifle on the backs, they were knocking it, going into the menu setting, changing all the menus. I never had this problem, because simply we just put it in standby. That stops all that. But the Hick customer service is brilliant, so they've obviously recognised what people were wanting, and they've changed that now with a new one. So that's on top. Same flip out lens, lovely nice big lens on the front. Your rangefinder on top there, like I said, anywhere up to 1,000 meters, no problem at all. Now this also features an adjustable I can't say it. Anyway, basically what it means, on a bright sunny day you can adjust how much light goes into the scope just by sliding this. So if it's a bright sunny day, there's too much glare coming off your scope, shut that up a bit, no problem at all. Really nice feature that. I know on the older scope people were drilling little holes in the lens cap to stop that. No need whatsoever with this new one guys. It's a really nice touch, very well thought of. I do believe Pulsar C50, I think they do that as well. Really nice feature. Also, coming around to the side, you've now got a little toggle. That's your charging port in there. Nice little touch. What I would have liked to see, Hick, if you ever watch this video, could have done with a little dongle on the battery cap, because like I said, it screws off to put your 18650 in if you need to use it. But I can see myself being clumsy, and probably a few others, losing this on a night, dropping it in the long grass. You've got not a lot of chance of finding that. So a nice little dongle, like all it takes is a little bit of string, like it was on the previous Alpex, would stop that happening. But overall build quality is absolutely amazing. Really nice finish, lovely matte black, not too shiny, really nice finish. Hick do an amazing job at all the products. I'm really impressed with this new 4K, really impressed. So like I said, it's a bit heavier. Obviously you've got the rangefinder on top, but it's not unmanageable. People whinge about the weight of it. It was the same with the ATM 4K Pro. When you've got this on top of your gun, the gun's the heaviest part, so adding a scope while you're carrying your gun on a sling isn't really going to make that much difference, in all honesty, if you ask me. But this has got a 4K sensor, so 4K images during the day. I think it is at night as well, I'm not 100% sure on that. But that new 4K sensor is absolutely brilliant. The image quality on this is outstanding, especially low light. We were out the other night, barn owl landed on a fence post 70 metres away. I've got a photo and a video on my phone. I'll pop it in at the end. It was virtually, you couldn't see it with your naked eye. It was that dusk, it was coming in that dark. But this, you could still see it clear as day. I was absolutely amazed at the image quality and the low light capabilities of this scope. Absolutely brilliant. Night time, you don't actually get an IR with this one. There isn't an IR option, I do believe, but a lot of your night vision users are going to have a spare IR kicking about, so that's not really a problem. Price point, really good. I can't fault it for the amount of stuff that this scope has. Like I said, ballistic calculator. Press of a button, it gives you a little aim point. Once you've entered all your detail, it gives you a little cross on your crosshair. It tells you range in the top right hand corner. And there you go. Once it's set up correct, makes shooting a breeze, really, as long as you put in the right data. Now, the one thing I would like to say from Hick, a little update. If you could possibly, it would be nice to change the ballistic settings from, change them from meters per second into feet per second. I'm used to using them, as I'm sure a lot of other people are used to using feet per second. It just makes life a lot easier when entering the details. It's not a massive issue, but it'd just be nice to have the option of both. You can select yards or meters when ranging, but in the ballistic calculator function, everything is in meters and meters per second rather than feet per second. So I'm sure Hick will come out with an update to change that, but it'd be nice to see. That is really all the gripes I've got with this scope. On the microphone. The microphone is very sensitive, so if you're shooting on a windy day, it does pick up a lot of wind noise. It's not the end of the world, but it's one of them things, really. You can connect to the site app, Hikmicro site app, so you can go through, see all your videos, watch live streaming, see all your photos. Now, that's an absolute brilliant idea, I think. So if you're out shooting with a buddy like I do, I shoot with my brothers, you know, I can connect to the phone if we're ratting or anything like that, and I can say exactly what he's saying. So that's a really good, it's a really good app as well, guys. There's no lag, absolute brilliant. You can also zero the scope through the app, change the settings of the scope, you can zoom, you can record all through the app, which is a really good feature, I think, personally. Another massive upgrade from the older Alpex is the focus ring. That is silky smooth. That is like literally no effort whatsoever. I've fitted the throw lever to this just for the fact when you're actually mounting the scope on a rifle, it is quite a stretch to reach, so adding a throw lever just made that a little bit easier. That's just a 3D printed one. I got it off a guy at OJ Customs. Hit him up on Facebook. He does a lot of 3D printing. His gear is very good, so I'd give him a look as well on Facebook. does all sorts of 3D printing for guns, for magazines, everything like that, scope levers, you name it, he's got it, so I would highly recommend checking that out. But no, overall opinions of this scope are brilliant. Can't fault it at all. Really is a very good scope. Like I said, just that little update just to get that niggle out, but that's only personal preference, that's only me. I'm not going to show you what's in the box because there's plenty of unboxing videos out there, plenty for you to see. But what is nice is you do get a charger in this one, nice good quality charger. You also get an 18650 battery as a backup if your scope ever dies. The battery life on this is really good. I was out a good 7 or 8 hours and I still had 2 bar of battery left. Obviously if you're using Wi-Fi, you're streaming through your phone, it's gonna eat batteries a bit quicker, but like I say, that 18650 backup is always an option. Nice, easy, install it, away you go, another couple of hours. Like I say, we always carry them, so it's not a big deal. But very, very impressed with the scope. Very impressed. They've also changed the eyepiece display as well on this. So this is a half round eyepiece. I don't know whether you've looked for a Part DS35, but that's a fully round screen. This is sort of the same, but only the edges are round. I said I'll insert some videos at the end showing you some quality, some image quality. I'll also do a couple of side-by-side videos with the Zulus just to show the difference. But really nice eyepiece, really very nice display, very clear, lovely. Like I said, them rounded edges at the side just make it that bit more traditional rifle looking rather than looking at a square screen. But that's a massive upgrade as well from the old one. Just the overall build quality and the finish it's really, really nice for the price point. Very nice, really nice, very impressed. Never had a problem with this, none at all. It's held zero brilliantly. We've got the BC working brilliantly. Brilliant bit of kit. Now I've had a few people ask me on drop comments on YouTube and on the Facebook groups and private message me asking which I prefer, the Zulus or the Alpex. And to be honest with you, all honesty, I really couldn't choose. They both have the advantages and disadvantages. This scope, it does everything. It looks like a traditional scope, brilliant. You have got the weight, but it's not an issue to us, but some people it is. The Zulus, get it behind me here, it's sat on the Vixen. Nice compact gun, nice compact scope, does everything the Alpex does. But obviously one thing I will say, guys, is this has got a lot smaller front lens. So low light gathering, it's not as good, well, in fact, nowhere near as good as this in low light. This blows anything else out the water I've seen in low light. I mean, I was shooting the other night, it was quite a well lit moon night, and we were spotting rabbits 50-60 yards with no IR, complete darkness, no problem at all, and it was still a clear colour image. Absolute phenomenal, really good. Hick have absolutely nailed it with this, I think. This is one of these scopes that is definitely going to be a keeper. But no, I honestly couldn't choose. The image quality nighttime, I'd say, is about the same between the Archon and the Hikmicro. But apart from that, I couldn't choose. I like both of them that much. But the Hick is definitely, for low light, definitely wins hands down for that. So I'll wrap that up there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the channel, and like I say, give us a comment, like and share, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're so close to that 1k mark, and that's all down to you guys. The support, the comments have been absolutely brilliant. We do get some negative ones, but you always do, but most of them positive. Me and Luke really enjoy replying to your comments, reading your comments, seeing what you have to think and what you think of our videos, what you'd like to see in the future. Like I say, we're picking a new gun up on Tuesday, which this is going into, so onto, so that's why I've took it off the Dreamline. I'm not going to say what the new gun is yet, but we've been wanting one for a while now. Since the first come out, we've finally got our hands on one to give it a test and give you our honest opinion on that as well as the scope. So keep your eyes open for that. and like I say, hopefully that'll be in the next week or two. But it should be a good video. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this gun. I'll post a couple of pictures when we pick it up on Tuesday after work, so I'll post some videos there so you can have a look at it, and the full review will be coming soon. Like I say, your support and everything means the world to me and Luke. We never thought this channel would get to where it is. Hopefully it'll keep going. Like I say, keep the comments going. We are at the Northern Shooting Show in Harrogate in May, so hopefully we'll see some of you guys there who watch our videos. Please come up and say hello. We'll really appreciate to meet some of our followers, and hopefully see you in some future videos. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks very much. Good night, sweetheart. Sure.